Joshua Cowden and Peyton McDowell and Shannon Geller. Green flag in the air. We're racing. Justin Roberts out in front early as Ron Duncan and Dalton Roberts are battling there for a second. Dalton Roberts now up there in the second spot. We're trying to look on the outside of the 57 of Justin Roberts. As Dalton Roberts and Justin Roberts are battling for the lead as Dalton Roberts will take lap number 1. Here comes Ron Duncan and Mike Piercy as they're battling there for third. As Mike Piercy starting to look on the outside of Ron Duncan doing a little crossover move. Coming down the back straightaway. As Dalton Roberts still out in front as he'll take lap number 2 to 57 of Justin Roberts. Now trying to hold off the 11 of Ron Duncan. Caution on the speedway, caution on the speedway as we have debris, the 6 of Peyton McDowell. Green flag in the air, we're racing. Dalton Roberts, we going in turn number 2 all by himself out in the lead. But here comes the 11 of Ron Duncan looking on the outside of the 57 of Justin Roberts as they go into turn 3 and 4. Ron Duncan will take over the second spot, but here comes the 9 of Mike Piercy now looking on the inside of the 57 of Justin Roberts for third. Piercy and Roberts are side by side for third. As Dalton Roberts out in front still. But here comes the 11 of Ron Duncan as Piercy and Roberts are still side by side for third. Ron Duncan itching his way onto the 57D of Dalton Roberts. This has been some great racing action so far. As Ron Duncan driving in a little sideways off of number 4. But he's standing right there with the 57D of Dalton Roberts as they're driving in hard in turn number 2, side by side for the lead. Roberts and Ron Duncan with Piercy and Roberts right behind him. It's the Roberts versus Duncan and Piercy as we're 3 wide coming down the front straightaway. Ron Duncan still looking on the inside of the 57D of Dalton Roberts as Dalton Roberts is trying to hold off Ron Duncan. But Justin Roberts now starting to look on the outside of the 11 of Ron Duncan for a second. Ron Duncan now back up battling with the lead with the 57 of Dalton Roberts as they're side by side for the lead. The 9 of Mike Piercy is right there, but here we go. The point battle is on with the 57 of Justin Roberts and the 4G of Bodie Gamble as they're right there halfway through this race. The 57 of Dalton Roberts, the young man showing these older men how to drive a pure stock out in front as the 11 of Ron Duncan out in front. Come on. As the caution flies. Man, oh man, the 6 of Peyton McDowell bringing out the caution. But what a race we've had so far. Here we go, Dalton Roberts lead him in turn number 3. Green flag in the air, we're back on the way with racing action. Ron Duncan and Mike Piercy making contact as they go into turn number 1. Here comes Bodie Gamble now. Bodie Gamble looking on the outside of the 11 of Ron Duncan. As Ron Duncan and Bodie Gamble are battling there for a second. Here comes Joshua Cowden now. Joshua Cowden looking on the outside of the 11 of Ron Duncan as we have 4 cars up there battling there for a second. The 11C of Joshua Cowden battling there with the 11 of Ron Duncan as the 4G of Bodie Gamble sitting there in second. As the 11 of Ron Duncan goes sideways, the caution comes out. All right, lights are off around the mighty Midway Speedway. Here we go, green flag in the air, we're racing. Dalton Roberts with a nice start as he goes into turn number 1 and 2 with the leader as counted now. Will be coming on strong as he is side by side with the 4G of Brody Gamble. Brody Gamble and Joshua Cowden battling there for a second with Dalton Roberts still holding on to the lead. But look who's there, right there behind the 4G of Brody Gamble. It's the 57 of Justin Roberts. It's double points night, and these two are battling it hard in the point standings. But here comes the 11C of Joshua Cowden now, as they're side by side, coming into turn 3 and 4. Brody Gamble looking on the inside of 11C of Joshua Cowden. 2 more laps to go for the 57 of Dalton Roberts. 4G of Brody Gamble, 11C of Joshua Cowden battling there for a second. White flag in the hands of the flagman Keith Foreman. It's in the air. 1 more lap to go. Here we go. We're going to have ourselves a barn burner here tonight. Brody Gamble, as he comes down the back straightaway, side by side for the lead. Here we go. 2 more turns. Who's it going to be? As they come down the front straightaway. Oh, making contact. It'll be the 57 of Dalton Roberts. The 4G of Brody Gamble, I believe, second. The 11C of Joshua Cowden, third. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about right there. Some of the greatest racing, grassroots racing at Lebanon Midway Speedway in our pure stock division. This season, our pure stocks have been top numbers all throughout the season, as we've had some of the best racing in the Ozarks right here at Lebanon Midway Speedway. And this young man in the 57D, Dalton Roberts, is going to have him a celebration tonight as he's picking up a carload of people to come on now over to the victory lane. As the 57D of Dalton Roberts comes down the front straightaway, if you guys remember, he started in our kids division, our kids cruisers division. Then we decided to have them drivers come up to our pure stock division. And this is going to be his first win in the pure stock division. He won earlier in the rookie class, but tonight, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to be coming home your feature winner in the pure stocks, the 57 of Dalton Roberts.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the 57 of Dalton Roberts. Great win there for the 57 of Dalton Roberts. Had a talented field of drivers right behind him, but he stood his ground, holding his line, and did a nice job tonight taking home the